Hello, all. Welcome back to Sister Wives Daily. Before we get into today's scandalous news, remember to press that subscribe button and give this video a great big thumbs up. It means a lot to us. Now, let's get started. Recently, Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been turning heads with his dramatic new appearance, and fans are abuzz with speculation about why he's so keen on a makeover of late. For years, Cody lived as a polygamous fundamental Mormon with his wives Christine, Meri, and Janelle, followed later by Robin. They created what they thought was a happy, cohesive family with 18 children. Over time, however, Cody's obvious favoritism towards Robin created an emotional rift with his other three wives. This ultimately resulted in heartbreaking breakups with Christine, Janelle, and Meri. Cody also suffered greatly after three hurtful breakups. He frequently told how isolated he felt and disclosed that several of his adult children had severed all ties with him. Even his relationship with Robin began to crack as well. But in the past few months, Cody has been making a surprisingly upbeat effort. He assured Robin he'd attempt to fix things with his children, but made one thing abundantly clear: he would never place anyone's happiness second to hers. Fans have also seen a huge transformation: Cody's smile. He looks more positive, as if he's trying his best to rebuild his life after divorce. Indeed, Cody sold $1 million home just recently for a huge gain and spent almost $2 million on a new mansion. And to top it all off, he also had a nice profit selling the Coyote Pass property that he used to own with his former wives. Now, Cody and Robin are said to be living high on the hog, enjoying high-end shopping sprees and splurging on pricey presents. While that's going on, Cody's new look has become a subject of much ado. Rumor has it that he's been getting cosmetic procedures to look younger, including potentially some dental work that gave him a whole new shiny smile. A recent Reddit user posted a screenshot of Cody from his June 2025 cameo video, wondering if he had dental work that completely altered his smile. The internet naturally lost its mind. One person joked his new teeth resembled American Girl doll teeth, while another said they reminded him of the flippers toddlers wear for pageant smiles. So why the sudden fixation on his looks? Most believe Cody may be attempting to make a point to his former wives, particularly Christine. First, Cody accused Christine of having betrayed him when she chose to exit. Afterwards, he minimized it, saying he never was that invested in her. But at the season 19 tell-all, he couldn't help throwing shade and stating, "I feel bad for Christine and David. It's sad they have to make their entire lives about me and Robin." Christine, on the other hand, moved on rather quickly and became happy with David, and it appears to upset Cody. To see her truly happy could have spurred his wish to change himself, that he's just as cheerful without her, if not happier. It's not only Christine. Cody may be attempting to get at Janelle, too. Janelle prioritized her children, and even her dogs, over him, rendering Cody unnecessary in her life. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Janelle began putting her own needs first. She famously defied Cody when he wanted to kick their sons out of the house, choosing instead to stand up for her family and prioritize her own happiness. Janelle didn't just stop at putting her children first. She also demanded to get a share of the family's 14-acre Coyote Pass property, not allowing Cody to hog it for himself. As of 2022, she made a daring move. She placed her children and her ambitions first. Resolute to begin anew, Janelle relocated to North Carolina, bought a new house, and even started working on opening her own business. She appeared happier than ever, basking in her new life, and, for once, even liking her pets more than Cody. Perhaps Cody's girlfriend transformation was motivated by jealousy. Perhaps he's desperate to feel more attractive, in hopes that Janelle, who has not publicly moved on with another man, will regret having left him. By showcasing his new and improved version, Cody may be attempting to trigger envy and brag about his allegedly acquired confidence. But Janelle is not the only ex on Kody's horizon. There's Meri, his former favorite, although she was emotionally neglected by him. Even though their relationship had its ups and downs, Kody tended to treat Meri like his best partner at times, even though it was not always in her best interest. With no hope of reuniting with Janelle or Christine, Kody may be considering polygamy once more, and he may view Meri as his only viable option. Of course, Meri has a deep bond with Robin, and Kody may be employing his money and cosmetic makeover to lure her back into the fold. We've seen Kody wear his heart on his sleeve when it comes to Meri. When she returned to Utah, he broke down in tears, calling it the end of an era. Yet, despite his public displays of emotion, those tears didn't fix their broken relationship. Most fans believe Kody's tears were not really over heartbreak, but were for fear of losing his status as a famous polygamist. Now that Meri remains unmarried, he may think that a fresh new face and grand promises would be able to get her back and regain some of the former glory. Moving on, let's discuss Janelle's take, and it's fire. Janelle and Kody spiritually married in 1993, making her his second wife in their plural family. Their relationship was already complicated because Janelle's mother was married to Kody's father, making them step-siblings before they wed. Despite coming from a monogamous background, Janelle embraced the polygamist lifestyle, and together they raised 6 children. But over time, Kody's strong bias in favor of Robin and his hardline patriarchal attitudes conflicted with Janelle's practical streak. When Christine left the family in 2021, conflict between Janelle and Kody only intensified. In December 2022, Janelle went public with their breakup, citing financial differences and Kody's failure to care for their children as main factors. Janelle has since been adamant she's single, not divorced, because their relationship was never legal. The shocking loss of their son Garrison in March 2024 briefly brought them together in mourning, but Janelle has continued uncompromising in her devotion to her autonomy. She has left no doubt about this. She has no intention whatever of remarrying. In the explosive season 19 tell-all, Janelle revealed even more. She claimed that Kody was intentionally playing the villain to cover for Robin, implying that he was meaner than ever before to turn everyone's rage away from her. Janelle called this the gospel according to Janelle, her own hypothesis about how far Kody would go to defend his favorite wife. When questioned whether she could ever be friends with Kody and Robin again, Janelle didn't hesitate. Although she may keep things civil with Kody, she has no interest whatsoever in rekindling any sort of relationship with either of them. Her position is very clear. She's done for good. If Janelle's intentions with regard to Kody weren't evident enough already, she laid it out plain as day. I just don't like him. But while she cut off contact with Kody, Janelle hasn't shunned the entire Brown clan. In fact, her relationship with Christine has strengthened to an even greater degree since both women ended their marriages to Kody. Their mutual experience as ex-sister wives has bred an unbreakable, deep friendship. Whether it's supporting each other at events, sharing rallying social media posts, or just dropping by each other's houses, Janelle and Christine have become one another's support. Christine adores Janelle's no-nonsense, straightforward approach to life, while Janelle appreciates Christine's fierce independence. Despite living miles away from one another, they've emotionally supported each other, helping one another through single life and co-parenting issues. So, where is Kody at now with his other ex-wives? Since Meri abandoned him in 2022, Kody surprisingly kept a close relationship with her. On Sister Wives Season 19, he openly called Meri his favorite ex-wife, which did not go down well with Janelle and Christine. Janelle felt it downplayed the years she shared with Kody, making her part of it a footnote. Meanwhile, Christine just dismissed it as Kody's history book rewriting exercise, and she's hardly basking in the afterglow of it now, given she's happily married to David Woolley. Today, Cody's relationship with Janelle and Christine is still contentious at best, but his relationship with Meri has surprisingly steadied, even flourished in comparison to the tense connections with his other exes. A former head of a sprawling, tightly managed polygamous clan, Cody now must survive an altogether new reality. He's transitioned from having multiple wives and 18 kids around him to dealing with a broken family and a bruised public image. His recent emphasis on his appearance appears to be a bid to present a new version of himself, one that's refined, self-assured, and apparently unflappable. The wild, frequently rumpled Cody of old has given way to someone who's clearly attending to every detail of his looks. Fans have especially noticed his dramatically transformed smile. The stained, weathered teeth of the past are gone, replaced by gleaming new pearly whites. The timing of this makeover has left many wondering, why now? For decades, Cody justified his plural marriage through religious convictions, believing this unconventional structure would create harmony and shared purpose. But beneath that surface unity, resentment simmered for years. Ultimately, those simmering tensions boiled over, leading to a string of public breakups as his wives reclaimed their individuality and emerged from his shadow, one at a time. Today, there is only Robin left beside him from the original family. But even in that union, fissures have started to appear. Fans have caught the increasing tension, sensing that the harmony they once presented is beginning to disintegrate. Alongside all of this, Cody's loss has been palpable and unambiguously painful. He's complained openly about feeling abandoned and betrayed, particularly because most of his children have aligned themselves with their mothers. Cody has frequently complained of his children's silence, both on and off screen, attributing situations rather than taking responsibility for the breakdown of the family. And yet, there were clues that there was a change of heart. Just when everyone believed that he was stuck in resentment, he started making significant changes in his life. He sold houses, bought a new upscale home, and set out to overhaul himself, beginning with a totally new smile. New images started surfacing of Cody smiling big, showing off his straight, shining white teeth. Speculation ran amok right away. Had he received dental veneers? Was this the result of a deeper search for self-improvement? The burning question on everyone's lips: why now? Most think that Cody is attempting to regain a sense of control through his appearance, the only tool he knows remaining to him. Having lost 3 wives and the loyalty of most of his children, his once authoritative stature has inevitably diminished. Others believe that he's doing all this to send a silent message to his former wives, to prove to them he has leveled up in their absence. Consider Christine, for instance. After she left Cody, she discovered true love and remarried a man who bombarded her with the emotional nurturing and love that she had always yearned for. She candidly explained her previous relationship with Cody as emotionally barren, where intimacy was forced and affection was a luxury. When he spiritually married Robin, Christine had already emotionally checked out. Her recurring sense of something missing finally prompted her to leave. Yet Cody appears plagued by her exit. He's made snarky remarks implying she hasn't truly moved on, saying that she makes her story all about him and Robin. Some believe his change is calculated behavior, an attempt to look unmoved, to act as if he's doing just fine, and perhaps even to elicit jealousy. Janelle, who is strong and no nonsense, went another way. When they broke up, she didn't turn to new love, but turned inward instead. She uprooted herself to a new state, started a business, and worked to rebuild her life with her children. Her adamant decision to place her children and her health over Cody's domination surprised him. For a man accustomed to being the focal point, her autonomy delivered a blow so deep. Seeing her thrive without him might have added fuel to his craved need to show he too could change. And then there's Meri. Of all his former wives, their relationship was the tensest. But of late, Cody has been surprisingly upbeat about her, even referring to her as his favorite ex. When she left to go away, his emotional meltdown suggested deeper emotions, perhaps even a temporary hope they'd get back together now that she's single. His physical and emotional transformation may be a hidden effort to regain her affection. But would any of them go back? Highly unlikely. Each woman departed with intentions and resolve. Years of neglect and emotional drain propelled them towards finally selecting self-respect and independence. Their lives after Cody are testament. Christine rediscovered love. Janelle discovered motherhood and independence, and Meri took back the narrative after years of quiet suffering. Meanwhile, Cody keeps reshaping his narrative. His real estate transactions, constructed public persona, and dramatic physical makeover all lead to one conclusion: an abiding need to maintain control, to demonstrate that he is still relevant, to entice someone fresh, or to reauthor his own history. Interestingly, his bond with Robin hasn't emerged unscathed. She now bears the heavy emotional weight of the family's collapse. While Cody publicly promised to repair his strained ties with his children, he made it clear he wouldn't sacrifice his happiness, a happiness he defines as keeping peace in his smaller, now isolated household. As followers analyze each new step and theorize about what's next for him, one thing is certain: Cody loves the looks. Once the spiritual leader of a vast network of polygamous family members, he is now alone, primped, reimagined, and desperately seeking to show he's still in demand. Whether this new image earns him the acceptance or reconciliation that he covets secretly is still to be determined. His former wives still recover. His children still bear the scars of the past, and the once unified family he created is now but a distant memory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates and in-depth dives into the universe of Sister Wives and more. See you soon.